This is interesting. I sat on the screen for a while and something's happening.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human.
Stupid trying to stop technology.
High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Wow. There you go. Wasn't Parallax the company that made Dark Star? Just saying. You might add a mystery world builder game. You might add a mystery world builder game to see what the rest were like. Apparently, we didn't miss anything. I was totally wrong. I thought we missed something. I really did. Oh well. I guess we're going to look at our inventory. We have an ID card. Let's use our laptop, I suppose. Lappy is a bit of a relic. Live intelligence, something something. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Hey, we got YouTube right there. It's called Lips, though. Apparently YouTube is now called Lips. So let's check out OK Today. Oh. A story about the human revolution. Okay.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Is that the too much information? Too much information? Okay. Examine the headlines. A story about our hometown Neo SF 49ers. Okay. Well, what about them? Did they win? I'm interested. A story about a broken down Froyo stand. Froyo. Alright, this I don't I want to submit my article. How do I submit my article? What's this? Journal logic. That's probably what I want to do. Yeah, there we go. Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where did you put those damn headphones anyway? Let's check my mail. Spam, scam, bill, work mail, weekly update, invitation. Let's check this invitation. I'm invited to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Tricia Lee at DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? It feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Yeah, this computer's retro. A coupon for 5 credits back at Hassy Infinity. What? It has all of your daily calories with none of the nutritional value. Like the opposite of a diet version. Yum. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted soon. Oh, there's a back button. I just noticed there was a back button. Where are headphones? We need to find our headphones, apparently. The walls are paper thin. Watching a light beat at this hour would probably cause your neighbors to kill you. You wonder if there could possibly be anything nearby that might aid you in your quest, like headphones. Alright, we need to find some headphones, like maybe these headphones right here. Oh yeah. We just beat the game. Game over. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. You mean like the lappy and the ooze from the sink and our coffee? Let's drink it. No, I don't want to talk to it. Drink it. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Alright. Can we use our headphones now? Or you could just use them to watch a stream on the computer for a while. Or you can write a review for these dang headphones. You should test them out around the apartment first. Oh, okay. Oh, we're reviewing the headphones. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Your best options are usually limited video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. What do you think our choice is? Video games or baby animals? Oh, I guess the concert recordings would actually probably be good for testing headphones, though. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. The first part of work is done. You're so accomplished. I guess they left that for us to decide. Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Finished. Now, to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Don't call me Shirley. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on the news before you sleep. Well, I already did that. I would like to know. I did already do that. But heck, we might as well do it again. The game is telling us we should, so we might as well, right? Comments on Lips/Live about articles like this are never pretty. Human Revolution remains vigilant in Stay Human protests in Upper Market. December 19th, the Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind the claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everyone into who knows what, said one of the protesters, who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as the story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Valamer Anna, OK Today. Well, there you go. Oh, maybe I can actually read the sports article. The Neo SF49ers quest for 10 is back on. December 19th, Sunday's big game at New Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch the ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadors. They brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state that repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win with their Super Bowl 79 victory over the Tokyo Titans. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs between our Neo San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It'll be a close game, to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things, everything, I'm June Avala Anna, OK Today. Okay. I don't know if I want to read anymore. Why would someone go after Froyo? Isn't that... Okay, let's read that article. I want to know about Froyo. This is important. Important Froyo-related news. Golden Gate Park. Vandalism on the rise. December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth, JJ's Froyo stand, was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this a wild ROM? The real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins. Okay, today. There we go. We got our news. We got our news. We got our email. We submitted our article. We did whatever on that. We can log out now and we can go to sleep. We can talk to the bed. Austin adds Twisted, another world builder game, to the voting queue. It sounds quite twisted indeed. That only chats back when you're sleep talking is not the most well-designed function. Alright, let's sleep in the bed. Here we go. Go to sleep. Boom. We're going to sleep. What the heck? Who dat? Who's that? Who's in our room?
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Who are you?
Ah! Boogeyman!
It's a world builder released in 1997. Wow, that is a late one. Okay.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
Agreed. It is rather inconvenient.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? What the hecky? What the hecky?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
What the hecky? I don't say that
While
enough.
you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
What's BISAC? I'm guessing we're gonna know what BISAC is, and when I click this button.
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
But look, the sink is still green. But our paper's not on the floor anymore. But the sink is still green and there's still goo in it.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
A snag, eh? I don't know if I typoed the date. It's possible that I typoed the date. It's been known to happen.
I came in through the door, of course.
That explains it.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B. Too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
Ha ha ha.
And that you left it open.
My Windows lock is broken? You know my dog's birthday? What was that about my computer?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
What?
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
It broke my computer.
I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with? Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
But still, that doesn't give you another computer. And?
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Okay.
It is the least I can do.
Thanks. Robot thing.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Hayden? Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Charlie says row. Look at that.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
There you go. There's what you want to hear. That's a I think that's a quality line right there. You're not my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported. That's a good line. What makes you believe that?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
You did?
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Okay.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever. Good question.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say.
So you broke my computer.
But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts, I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF.
That's no, alright. That's a pretty good,
Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Good point.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Hey, X-Men, so how's it going?
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
That's not good. Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
With you, eh? You know, I would like to know your name. Assuming you have a name, which I assume you do. I mean, I assume this robot has a name. We're gonna, until we have a name, it's gonna be named, Humphrey. Humphrey the robot. So Humphrey.
Ah, excuse me.
Here we go, we're gonna get the name.
I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Turing. Actually, I knew that. Now that I think about it. I don't know, I like Humphrey better.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Legit. How are you different from any other ROM? So chatty. What makes you so special? Tell me more. Tell me more. Please, tell me more.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. They're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
You know, that plant looks like a strawberry.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know, one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I mean, that's valid. I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner.
Charlie's on my lap.
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
It seems like he was, he being paranoid seems to be indicative that he thought someone else was out to get him.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence.
Indeed. Indeed.
I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
I have a personal finance account? can totally afford that. Let's go. I think that was sarcasm. We're at Hayden's apartment. This is an interesting format.
That's strange.
This is a nice apartment. Look at this apartment. Oh wait, this is an apartment building. I thought we were in the apartment and I was like, holy crap, it's got tons of doors. And like, wow. No, this is the apartment building. What?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps a maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us.
Yes, please. Please clear the air.
Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivations. Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Okay. Don't worry about it. You're upset about Hayden, whatever.
Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work.
Yay.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does. Will do.
Hey, now this is still a pretty nice apartment. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the view there. It's a pretty nice looking view. You got the bridge. You got a nice window. You got a balcony. You got some broken stuff on the floor.
I'm not surprised.
Aren't you?
Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify.
Okay.
Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to. I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
I'm glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But I... Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
I think we got some clues right here. I've been wanting to click them. Well, I'm gonna click these clues. We got a ROM component in Hayden's headset. That's must have been on the middle of working on something. That seems useful. Memory card, that seems useful. What could be stored on this? I don't know. Alright. It doesn't fit. No compatible slots, huh? Why don't we just steal this computer? I mean, you know, he won't miss it, right? He's gone. Steal the computer. It's our computer now. I mean, it's much nicer than ours.
That's Hayden's computer.
No duh.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform. Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Of course you can't. That would be too easy.
If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest.
Oh, you took that as sarcasm.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Boo.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
Can you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
Okay.
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
You do?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
That does sound silly.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. Alright. We got ROM parts.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
What reason would you have taken this? You don't even own a ROM. Look at these photos. Oh, pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world, working at a company like Parallax ensures he'll be more than well off. The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. I wanted to see if anything was behind them, actually. That's kind of what I wanted to look at. Use the plan. Pause off. Based on your track record, it's for the best. The plant is doing much better than the one at home. Alright, let's look at this. Television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's Code Tips, Augmented Eye. Okay. There's no buttons on the screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. Okay, what about this? Game consoles. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. What do you think they are? I want to know what they are. Like, how vintage are they? Are we talking about, like... I can't tell. I can't tell what they're supposed to be. Like a Wii? You think he's got a Wii? Or doesn't look like a Switch.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from.
You mean the open one?
It is a considerable distance to the ground below. I took the fire escape.
Good job. Of course you did. We can't look in the desk, but we can look at the books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
Nice! Thanks for letting me know.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says you were supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really.
I think there's clearly some inventory-based puzzles and stuff like that. The people who made this game, Austin, basically claimed that they wanted to kind of take the point and click, the idea of a point and click, and see what they could do to it.
I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Stardust added to city map.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.
Yes, let's do that.
Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you.
Yay!
For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my dog's first birthday.
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go!
That's valid.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Enter name. Oh, it's Taco. It's definitely Taco.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I have input your name.
As Taco.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
I have more options. What are my other options? I'll just go with he.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Thank you.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Alcohol free. We'll go.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Thanks.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review. Does that sound right? Thank you.
Seems good to me. You're welcome.
See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Alright, let's go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here.
No problem. Boom.
Let's head back to your home.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Back to my home. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'm a game that doesn't autosave. Wow. In this day and age.
You know, your
What is
Crassula
this?
ovata isn't doing very well.
I know, it looks like a strawberry, okay? I just assume it's a strawberry, and we're all good.
Have you been overwatering it?
No, I've been using that gunk water over there.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Yay! That's awesome! plant's named Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago.
How thoughtful of them. The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck. Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Sure, whatever you want.
Excellent. The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
Really?
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Does anybody talk to their plants? Anybody talk to their plants? You ever talk to your plants? And say, hey plant, how are you doing? Ask them how they're doing today. Or whatever.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
I have a few plants. I don't talk to them either. I talk to Charlie. I talk to Charlie and Nikita all the time.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Oh no.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn.
You know, this is why robots pretty much destroy humanity. I mean,
it'll really pull the whole room
just
together.
Think about it.
You know, once we get the sink fixed.
You build a billion of these, and they're like, well, we're gonna take over the world, because we can form stratagems.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
It is. I thought it was at night. It's still daytime.
We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Alright, I guess we click map. Then we go there. Wait. Stardust. Right there. This is my house. And this is Stardust. Let's go there. Hey look, they've got Christmas lights up. And plenty of plants to talk to.
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
I think they are. Well, one says Stardust, and the other says Dust, at least. I can't see what's behind the tree. And there's some person in front of it.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
This seems like a bad idea. I better save. Let's click menu. Let's click Save. Saves. Saves. Save. Save as Stardust. Stardust. Done. Here we go. Boom. Continue. Alright, we saved. We saved. Let's go. Let's talk to this bouncer. Let's talk to the bouncer.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thanks.
You coming in?
Oh, I can just go in? Alright, cool. I wasn't planning on it. Let's talk to the plant. Let's talk to the car. You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognize your voice, so it doesn't respond. But it does stay parked. Different means same outcomes. Still a victory for you. Alright, I'll buy that. Alright.
Hold up there. Got ID?
You told me, am I coming in? So, boom.
Alright. Looks good to me.
Thanks. No, I want to go in.
Welcome to Stardust.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
Probably not. This is my first time, but I don't think it will be my last.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system. Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Maybe the bartender is Tomcat. In which case, I guess the bartender can still tell us where to find Tomcat. Look at the bartender. Let's look at the posters. Poster for the band Zazine, one of the more popular live acts here in the city. Scrap Brain, a single by Zazine, sponsored by ArenaBox. It's a poster ad for the new art exhibit at New Drive in Fillmore District. A flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade that opens on Christmas. Ooh, a new arcade, you say?
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
We can go there. Nice. Woohoo! New arcade. Heck yeah. Hey, iHeart Corruption, how's it going? Yeah, we just started not too long ago. Careful, it's kind of cute there. Wait, what? I'm confused. Red World, an abstract indie flick premiering at the Castro Theater. Okay. Let's talk to the bartender. Guess. Wait, a random glass of whiskey. It's a shot of whiskey. It's not yours. Let's drink it. Don't drink drinks that aren't yours. Okay. Let's talk to him. We can touch him. Touch the bartender.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Tastes like orange. Wow, look at all these drinks. This reminds me of another game. Your cat just puked all over the floor. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the last game was something, yeah. And Austin added another world builder game to the list, so ate some new treats she didn't like. She didn't like them, or they didn't agree with her. What do we want? There's so many drinks. It probably doesn't matter. None of these sound good to me. Let's go with the next page. We're gonna go with one of these. Let's go with this one.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
What?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says
1.5 parts gin, 3 parts energy drink, and 3 parts cowboy cola.
Does that sound good?
Yep, sure, why not?
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Sure, why not? Basically, it's gin mixed with cola and energy drink. They didn't agree. She has a sensitive stomach. He does look a little bit different. He has more pixels.
Now, what is it you need to know? I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
I don't think I want to mention that.
Enjoy yourself, and don't be a stranger.
I'm not going with every single dialogue option here because I feel like that might be a bad idea. Hey, look, we have a go right option. Here's the dance floor. Rad dancer. We got question mark. We have dancer. This could be who we're looking for. There are question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Woman stands at a drink table, quietly people watching. Could be.
Yes, can I help you? Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped. So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to cutie cruising. And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt. Oh, really? Why, pray tell? Thought so.
Alright.
Look, asshole, I'll explain this once. You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it. You won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club. But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast.
Puns? I can't use puns?
We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up. If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off. We clear?
Okay.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to. Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Hey there. I heard you were looking for me.
You were not wrong.
Yours truly, doll. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly. I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh? So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Hayden's missing.
Yep.
Well, that's one way to sour my night.
Sorry. Sorry to sour your night.
I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
That's true. I got Turing, also known as Humphrey, with me.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
Does that sound a little bit kinda... I programmed your back end. Okay.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
Doesn't everybody?
Hayden never saw fit
most
to
of us are
inform
happy
me on
about
what
that.
went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league.
Oh yeah?
Sorry, doll.
Tell me more.
Anything else I can help with?
How did you know Hayden?
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips.
What does blackout mean?
It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy.
Not just blindfolded, not just boozy, but blindfolded and boozy.
I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
What was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about. Ooh, it's a powerful OS, and it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is.
Really?
It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits, and it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Can you explain it like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs, within range, and they share all files the user hasn't tagged as private.
Yeah, I did actually know that.
It's handy in dense population areas like NeoSF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah.
Is it weird that the lights and music are normal speed? The guy in the middle dances really slow. Yeah, that is weird. Do you know why he may have gone missing?
I don't rightly know.
I mean,
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
you know, I feel like we shouldn't be talking about this here.
Well,
Just saying.
let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might have changed things. It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Why is that woman giving me such a hard time?
Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. Because, well...
Because people are assholes?
Whew, they are. Especially the hybrids, though I think it's more the way they look than the way they act. Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own.
I'm
but she's got
way
friends
ahead
in
of you.
low places. Well, she does owe me a favor, or three. But I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear? Oh, sure! You may have even heard of me in the news way back when.
Really?
About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net
Probably
blackout for a few years,
both.
but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
That explains the blackout thing. Okay. Why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
I guess it's 2064, so which is it, kid genius or malicious criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes. Oh, who am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave. Raleigh, North Carolina, dog. Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but
We're in Neo San
folks like the way the
Francisco.
sun goes down.
Neo San Francisco. Whatever that means. I don't know what makes it Neo, and I don't like.
Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Like, why wouldn't it just be called San Francisco?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place.
It's true.
I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me?
Didn't I already do that?
We can go over his research notes and see if we can
Oh.
find a reason for his being vanished.
Can you tell me the password?
If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Like, I think we saw the Golden Gate in the background.
The data cache would be the best place to start. Good luck. Turing, you keep out of trouble.
Alright, we gotta save. We have to save the game. Just remember, we have to save the game. I have to remember this. This is very important. Save. Oh no, I don't want to save over that. I want to save a new game. There we go. Save as get data cache. Dang it. This typing interface is not very great. It wants me to click, but I don't want to. Alright, I guess we can go this way. What's over here? Oh, what's this? What's this? It's an arcade cabinet. Let's play it. Let's do it. I want to play it. I don't know what this does, but we're gonna try it. I guess we're shooting things. Okay. Heck, look at those lips. Doing so good.
Hooray! You survived!
Thanks.
Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Yeah, that's right. Boss? I never got to the boss. Did I get to the boss? I don't think I got to the boss. Yeah, it's off the choice. Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but... You didn't know this was called 2064? Yeah, this one's 2064. 2064. Leave. Oh no! I didn't drink my drink. No. Oh. Let's go back to here. No, wait, here. Yeah, we're gonna go to Hayden's apartment.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation.
What?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
But...
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen.
No!
That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo SFPD personnel may enter.
Stupid robot.
I am required by law to inform you that I am set at Level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control.
No! No!
I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
Yes. We used the fire escape.
Who would that be?
I was gonna say use the fire escape. That's how Turing got out. Just used it to get back in? That would make the most sense to me.
I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history. Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister. I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence.
Thanks.
It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
That seems like a compliment. Would you call that a compliment?
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
Maybe we would have beat them here if we wouldn't have spent like 5 minutes trying to find a drink.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers? Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
No, we don't want any social faux pas. Police station added to city map. Alright, I guess we're going to the police station. Let's do it. The Neo San Francisco police station for the Richmond district. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department. You know, I love games that... I love sci-fi. Sci-fi is a genre that I really do enjoy because I like seeing how games envision our future. It amuses me. Let's look at the crime status screen. It's a map showing police activity in Neo San Francisco. Let's touch it. The map has enough fingerprints as it is. Okay. Let's talk to the robot.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Citizen Taco.
How may I be of assistance today?
It even called me Citizen Taco, but it just said citizen. I will do for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Taco.
I believe you are mistaken, citizen. Perhaps you encountered another Parallax ED-64 law enforcement ROM.
limited experience, I have found that ROMs, much like humans, do not appreciate it when they are told they remind you of someone else.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way. You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Care, eh? Why? Is she gonna shoot me? I hope she doesn't shoot me.
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with? I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge. Is there anything else I can help you with? I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
Have a good day, citizen.
Taco. I'll be honest, it's sad to me that they didn't use a good text-to-speech like synthesis program where it would actually say taco. You know, for the artificial intelligence beings. That would have been cool. But they didn't. Hey, what's that? It's a water ROM.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Yes.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go.
Woohoo!
Water. I've seen games that use text-to-speech. Within
Water
the
levels,
itself.
okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the...
Raw recycling for a greener Earth Foundation.
All right. Please have a nice day.
Thanks, Alfie. Hey, casually dressed fellow, sharply dressed woman. Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing. Yeah, I can see that. If it's San Francisco, every day is a breezy day. Could you take a photo of me with my adorably precious ROM? Thanks. I used to live near San Francisco at one point in time. Why spend credits on great yet expensive coffee when there's a park ROM giving out free water? Valid. Oh yeah, let's use the carousel.
I don't think we have time to ride it, even though it looks fun.
Set personality modifier to Killjoy, Captain. Yeah. Hey, look at that big ROM. Hey, it's the Froyo stand! Look, it's the Froyo stand that broke. Oh, man. Yeah, I totally did. Let's use it. You can't get Froyo today. The entire stand has been destroyed. Oh, man. Let's talk to the Froyo stand. Is this the Froyo stand owner dude person?
Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm sorry.
Look, I've gone through a lot today. Just give me some space, okay?
Hey, that's. And look at this bit. This is a huge robot. Look at this robot. Or ROM, or whatever.
Hey there. Long time.
Hey, Lexi, how's it going?
Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked Froyo stand. By the way, how's your sister doing? I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy? That robot is gigantic. It's huge. And I don't know, are those wheels at the bottom? Like, how does it move? Are these wheels right there?
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it.
It might have been evil Froyo. It may have been evil. The Froyo may have been evil. That may have been the motivation.
My guess? It's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism.
Evil Froyo. Who's cursed, yeah,
But
exactly.
the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do.
It may have also contained sodium benzoate. You assume there's gold wheels made out of gold?
It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
Nah, there's no criminals here. Froyo stands all you got.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred. I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
Maybe something good will... What's their problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick.
I'm gonna go with I've got a history. That's my pick.
So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Taco.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. But hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy.
Uh-oh.
So, fill me in. What's going on? Oh, shoot, that's no good.
You're right. It's no good at all. I want to see this robot
How long
move.
have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things aren't precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble
I know,
of this
right?
magnitude.
No one says my name. They just they say it, but they also don't say it. Like, it's in the subtitles, but they just don't want to use my name.
We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Yeah, we need your help, Lexi.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation.
What kind of shoes are these that this guy's wearing? What kind of shoes is the Froyo stand owner wearing? They look like slippers, don't they?
I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
I was hoping to keep this off the books.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere.
Public history of rudeness or drunkenness. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody. Okay.
You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department.
I don't know. That's a good question. It might just be like... I don't know. It's a good question. It does look like their eyes are bleeding.
I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
Yellow.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the taco party. Good question. We also have a new sound, by the way. That reminds me, we have Jet Car. Carl Rippa cashed in some taco, some channel points for the Jet Car.
No way, not gonna happen. If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
I just want to touch it. I want to touch the evidence. That's all I want to do. I don't want to tamper. I just want to touch it. That's the difference. There's a difference between touching the evidence and tampering with the evidence, right?
Don't you try to pull that guilt shit on me. I know you and I have gotten into a few scrapes in the past, but that vigilante stuff gets real old after a while.
Or we can taste it. Yeah.
That's why I took this nice, stable job in the city.
We're just gonna talk to the evidence.
If I'd done it sooner, I'd still be with your sister. Damn it. You know that isn't what I meant. You don't even have proof there's dirty cops in on it, and I can't work off a hunch, not on an accusation that big. You think me feeding info to a journalist of all people isn't bad enough? All right, fine. I'll get you into the damned apartment. Just be careful, okay? I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest.
I don't want to poke around in a
Get a
horse
weapon of
nest.
some kind and stay safe.
A weapon?
I still care about you. You do that. I'll radio ahead to the bot of the place. Let me know what you find out. All right, I'd better get out of here. Hey you, Froyo guy. Come along to the station and we'll get this report filed.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
That's the robot you posted?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a huge robot.
Later. I'll be in touch.
Taco. That's a huge robot. For a froyo stand. Okay, we can talk to the robot. I want to talk to... Oh, we can just look at it. I want to talk to the robot. Was it really necessary to bring out a ROM this big for our vandalized froyo stand? That's a good question. That's exactly what I was saying. Let's see. Use the froyo stand. That was weird. What's this? It's a water pump. The pump controls the flow of water to the park ROM. It's currently on and pumping strong. You deactivate the pump, stopping the water flow. That's pretty mean. We're kind of being mean. Let's see if we can get water now.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Yes.
Oh, you already seem to have a full glass of cool, refreshing water. I'll just wait here for you to finish it.
Oh, I guess I need to...
Some people see the glass half empty. Some see the glass half full. Alfie sees yours as completely full.
I guess I should drink my water. Drink it. Mmm. Tasty. Drink some water. Mmm. Now let's get some water.
Hello, I'm Alfie, Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. I'll be right back.
Freak it out.
Well, I guess that means no more water. Might I recommend a delicious passy instead? As I'm sure you know, everyone loves a passy, the beverage of choice for all occasions. Sadly, I don't see any officially licensed passy vendors nearby. Such a shame.
You're strange. Alright, we're gonna go back to his apartment. Then I'm gonna take a break and give Charlie, who is in the box, a treat. So we're back. Let's see if we can get in now.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location. One moment, citizen, while I verify Detective Rivers' authorization. Authorization obtained. Good luck with your investigation, citizen. I caution you to restrict your observations to the visual, though, as there has not been an officer in to check the scene personally.
We were already in, so you know, we already...
What? Oh no! No! Our apartment! My home! Who could have done this? Why?
Yeah, this clearly wasn't there when we were here last, and the computer is also gone. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden? Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left. You're right. I
Get it together,
apologize for
man.
an emotional outburst.
Taco.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
Yeah, let's do that.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Alright, we're looking around. Alright. Obviously, when we were here, it wasn't like this. So clearly, in the time that we, from the morning to the evening, after Hayden was kidnapped, somebody came back here and did this. Oh, look at the plant! Oh, poor plant. That plant never hurt anybody. And so is a cactus. My cactus, I have a few cacti, and they have hurt me several times. So humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has, in the human revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Yeah, it actually doesn't. It actually wouldn't make sense going after Hayden, in my opinion. Even if they knew what he was up to, because they're more about. Because I think it seems like creating AI isn't like part of that. Plus the TV. A ROM piece has been embedded in the high-res screen. Right. What else can we look at? The desk. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint. Okay. The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass.
I think the data cache is gone.
Yeah, props.
We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction. The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken.
Did we just get a secondary objective?
I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
So I've heard cache pronounced cache and cache. Is there a right pronunciation and a wrong, or are they both correct? I think they're both correct. I think it depends on where you're. I think it's like the different dialects.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Hey! What's wrong? No!
Sweet, merciful crap!
This game does not autosave, so be sure to save frequently. Thanks for the reminder, game. I super appreciate it. Well, something happened. It's chapter 2. You know, it's nice that we got a, they give us a warning. Something happened. Did we explode? Did we blow up? We're in the hospital, apparently.
Thank goodness you're finally awake.
Thanks, Turing.
I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized.
30 minutes.
I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Look, the thing even says okay. See? Did you see it? It said okay. I saw it say okay. They're okay.
I'm fine. Whoever ambushed us clearly wasn't interested in causing either of us serious harm. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us.
Jammed?
It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance.
At least they weren't jellied. 2 minutes?
When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
A mil-spec neuro-scrambler. Whatever that means. I mean, I know what military spec. Who do you think did this?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high. Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
I was thinking of that as well.
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
That seems fairly obvious. Just saying.
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens. No, I didn't.
No.
They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROMs, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there. Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Thanks.
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
I mean, I technically never lost it in the first place. I got assaulted and battered.
Here are
I
those
got
headphones
assaulted
you
and
reviewed.
battered.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Thanks.
And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken.
No. No! Oh, my commemorative glass of water got broken.
Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Aw. Dang.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
Alright, we're throwing the broken glass away. This game's got some
Just let me know
bad
when you want to
inventory
leave.
cleanup skills.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Sweet, merciful crap!
Hey.
I think I recognize that voice, but I can't be sure.
Who's this? He's got a goatee. He's got a goatee. Does it mean he's evil? I don't know. Seems he's your roommate.
Sorry for being a nosy, Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar.
Hey, thanks for the taco party, Grimlock!
Has anything happened to him?
Who are you?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
Fairlight. System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax, so they were bought, apparently.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
That's good. Good.
See, I don't bite.
That's good. If you bit, we'd have a problem.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof.
I mean, that's legit. That's legit.
However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust this guy.
I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance, I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
It's just too convenient. It feels way too convenient. Like that he's here in the hospital after we get assaulted and battered. I mean, it just seems awfully convenient.
Yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software.
And?
I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years.
And?
The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take.
And?
The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time.
What, the mesh network?
We were playing with fire. Dangerous, morally ambiguous fire. And well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water. So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well, needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed.
Okay.
And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements.
Okay.
In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me.
So basically his complaint was that you can't really put much security in the meshnet network, I suppose? Maybe? I don't know.
Do I have hard feelings? Of course. Who wouldn't? In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
I mean, he's got a point, I suppose. He got bought by a company, so he's probably pretty well off. I mean, look, he just wears a suit to the hospital. I mean, who does that? And he's got, like, I don't even know what he looks like is he sitting on a robot?
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger.
Okay.
At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector.
Search data correlation. That sounds like some words that were tossed together.
He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject.
Did you know anything about Hayden's research? I guess we're asking.
His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
And he is Taco. That's me. I'm Taco.
Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself, pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she, if you're spearheading the search for your creator.
Interesting. We're just talking about this interesting.
Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
The fact that we're talking about and describing even what this robot looks like.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be.
That's convenient. It's a convenient explanation.
If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Let me ask about something else.
Of course. Ask away.
What are you doing here?
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support ROM. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable. I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs.
Okay.
It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once. My appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside.
That's so convenient.
I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did. I can think of a few ways. I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something. I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
What do you want?
What do I want? It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company. Court prince and pauper alike.
Okay.
But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
That's a good assessment. I agree with you, Turing. It's been interesting. That's a good way to put it.
I don't think we have any choice.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same thing, yes? It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears. I think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls?
Yeah?
I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic.
Really?
His name is Brian Mulberry. After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
How do you know this guy?
When I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We work together to prevent a full deployment of the meshnet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology.
This guy's very sus.
Our motivations aligned for one brief time.
Just saying.
I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that can be useful for you. No, not in this lifetime. Even if I so desired, I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution. I find their methodology too aggressive, and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman.
He's not a caveman.
After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
Thank you for. Well, I mean, we're gonna.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker. He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Of course. Please do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch.
I don't know.
Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Taco. Yes, let's go.
You are one lucky dog.
Taco.
Didn't I tell you to be careful? Do you get it now? I can't be around to pull your ass out of the fire all the time anymore. I don't even know how I would have handled the Board of Inquiry or your sister if you'd actually been hurt.
I'm sorry, Detective Rivers. Our assailant got the drop on us due to my negligence and lack of technical prowess. This is all because of my failure. Blame me. It's my fault.
Sure, because the robot fresh off the assembly line is gonna know how to handle this kind of thing better than the supposedly hard-boiled journalist you're carting around.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you.
The whole truth.
Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for Parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal?
Yep. Now you see the problem here?
The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. Just get it together, both of you. I don't want you to get hurt, and it sounds like you're stumbling into a really dangerous situation. Plus, I'm starting to think that you were right.
See?
Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
Froyo Stand 2.0. That's what this game should have been called. Instead of read-only memories, it should have been called Froyo Stand 2.0. I like it. Froyo Stand 2.0.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Darn it all. Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
It's up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around.
Is that a vacuum? What do you think that thing is in the middle of the floor there? Is that like a robot mop? It's mopped the same part of the floor over and over again. Hey, there's some Hossie like vending machine right there.
There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it.
Yeah, it's a taco.
I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't going to happen at this point.
Taco.
I've got a bad feeling people are going to end up dead over this. I
have a feeling some bad stuff is about to go down.
And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister.
Who's called Buddy? Buddy.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Hey. Oh, I got a zapper.
Woohoo!
Take this. Use it if you have to.
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air. Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety. This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in NEO-SF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target.
That sounds bad.
You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with it.
I didn't have a chance.
Me either.
Taco.
I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
I want that.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers.
No! No! Okay,
You
never
should
mind.
talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker.
And
He should
visit
be
the vending
somewhere
machine.
around.
We need to visit the vending machine. Okay, we use our ID card. Yeah, so let's get some. Yeah! I feel recovered. I don't know what that means.
Very good. Isn't Passy the best?
Wow. Alright, we better save. Slot 4. Alright, continue. I wonder how many chapters there are to this game. Alright, mysterious man, resting woman, and this is a cleaning ROM. This ROM isn't made for conversation, it just warbles at you. You pat the tiny ROM on the head, it bleeps cheerfully. Let's talk to this guy.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, it's this guy.
Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here. Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory
I like
types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
I like it. You know, you'll find that there aren't many games that I don't like. It's really weird.
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
Alright, I'll shoot him with the gun. What do you think?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest.
Isn't gopher with a PH gopher?
Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas. Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Okay.
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big company.
Okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. I just always think of it as gopher, like the animal.
He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be.
I don't think I ever see it spelled. I don't know if I've ever seen it spelled out.
Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
Yeah, what do you know? What's your story?
Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
Quiet is pretty boring. That's why I tend to do things that aren't quiet.
No problem.
Taco.
I'll be around if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
I could see either way though, with the FER. I could see that. But if you're gonna spell it like that, why don't you just say go for? Like, spell it like GOFOR. Alright, now we need to check out, right? Well, let's talk to her. I'm waiting here for my husband. Good for you. Good for you.
Patient?
Taco.
My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately. I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system. Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient.
Taco.
But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits. Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately, and do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
That's alright, thanks.
Well, we're
thanks,
free to
Turing.
leave. Why not head back home
Thanks.
first? Yes?
Thanks.
I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good.
Thanks, Turing.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata.
I was just wondering about that. It doesn't look it looks like a strawberry still.
Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust.
Well, first let me talk to it. You're such a cute little plant, Wilty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
Oh yeah. This action will have consequences. Probably. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. No. Running water might just make it worse. I don't think our sink works. Oh yeah, our computer's broken. It's useless after whatever Turing did to it. It's touch Turing.
Aw, thanks for the hug.
There you go. Alright. Let's open the door.
Ready to head out?
Yep, let's go. I guess we're going to... What's this? Oh, that's the park. That's the police station. And this is where we want to go. Let's go there. Let's do it. Hey, the bouncer changed sides. The bouncer was on that side last time, and now the bouncer is on this side. And this car is over here, and the other... This changed. This area changed slightly. This almost looks meticulously handcrafted until you notice it's the exact same as the one on the front door.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thanks. Hey, it's a different bartender.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
Hey Gus, what's up?
You have a really
Horrific.
cool mom. How's Stardust treating you?
It's fine, Gus.
Well, that's good, but we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help.
Give me it.
Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here. Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to NeoSF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling.
It's not called Neo Arizona?
Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this,
I'm
and I
enjoying
always
it.
loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
I want to drink. I want to drink because I want to drink it. I want to drink an actual drink. So we're going to save. Save. As Stardust. Second. Done. It's our second time here. We're going to get drink.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you? What are you having?
What do we want? Let's go. Let's go like. I'm just going down. Oh, it looped. I just saw it loop. Wiener juice. Ingredients and ratios. I like the sound of that. Wiener juice. Let's have some wiener juice.
Remind me, what's in that?
That sounds amazing.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
So amaretto, half heavy cream. That sounds delicious. And look, it's like the game heard me. I think the game heard me. Look at that. Yep, for real. It's delicious.
Thank you, hon. Here you go.
Alright, we're drinking it. We're drinking it. Yeah. You drink your drink. Alright, back over here. Hey, there you are. Who's this guy?
Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before?
Actually has a voice. So there you go.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
I was expecting like hot dog water or something. Not well.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place.
Yeah. It could have been two different people, you know?
Huh. Any ideas who it
Now I
could
think
have been?
about it.
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. At least getting knocked out gave us a lead. We're gonna say this. We're gonna give specifics.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
I just want to make sure that by putting the name in front of them, if they recognize the name as bad, they will tell us.
Yannick Fairlight? When'd you run into him?
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in.
Yeah, highly coincidental.
We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought.
Indeed.
Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
See, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
What?
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels.
What?
If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
In video games, it's like, oh, yep. It took me what? 2 hours And I'm in. I found a way in. This big company.
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town.
That's not really. That's not. Physical access really isn't hacking. I just want to say that.
In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that showed you a new rear when y'all first came here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
I would like to not end up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney. She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine.
Okay.
Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court. Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places. When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Hey, I remember the LA driver in Schmoozer who shot us with missiles? I do.
That's the spirit.
Taco.
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too.
Y'all. That's quite the contraction. I mean, look at that. Y'all. It's got 2 apostrophes in it. I mean, I don't think it's wrong, but YALLLL. Y'all. Maybe y'all will get lucky.
But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce.
I've been thumped once today.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
I don't want to get thumped again.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have Turing let me know when y'all are ready.
Alright. We gotta go to the VIP room.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, I guess we're just going. Oh, we're in.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
Well,
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything.
Turing.
But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Like you? Oh, we got some other people over here. What about you? That would be a no. Really fruity. Really fruity? Something sweet. Okay. I think we're getting some hints here. Something sweet and something fruity. Those seem like the same thing, don't they? Do they not sound like the same thing? They do to me.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I... Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night.
Yeah.
I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd. What are you having?
I want something fruity. What would be fruity? Well, this would be probably sweet, right? Low sugar rush. That sounds pretty sweet to me. Tastes like orange. That sounds like it would be fruity. I mean, I'll go with the taste like orange.
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the open alcohol appeal.
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
I mean, there you go. That's fruity, right? Ever thought about what orange tastes like? That's this. This drink is what orange tastes like. That's all I can say to describe it. It tastes like orange.
Thanks, honey bear.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Here you go.
Alright, we gotta taste like orange. Alright, we'll give it to you. Here you go. Have this.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Yeah. You did it.
I'm Caitlin.
Hey Caitlin, what's up? My name's Taco.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Here to tell me about it?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are Human Revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him.
Ew.
They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in.
Who earns? Who earns?
It's exhausting.
Sounds like it.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them.
What is this? What is this here? What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm trying to figure out what that is, but I don't know.
I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with. thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me? Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Our iPod shuffle.
Graphic design with a focus on advertising. I even get to do some local stuff. Trying not to brag, but the Zone 3 ad on the bar is totally my doing.
No way. No way. I don't believe it.
I have some really good client relationships locally, and there's so many interesting people too, like you. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you. Great, let's go.
We're in. We did it.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Jeez.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do. However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
Let's see. This is such a bad idea. Although we did have our first instance of what I would call a puzzle. I mean, I'd call that a puzzle. Save. We're gonna save again. I'm gonna save in this slot. We're gonna save here. We're gonna overwrite it. I thought it would give it the same name, but it didn't. So, whatever. Alright. Alright. Let's dancin'. Let's dancin'.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
Sorry to hear that.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out.
Yeah, I know, right?
You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you? You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising.
I don't know. I don't remember what I said.
Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. And my neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
Okay.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
Stealth? Stealth? What is that?
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all.
Even though
I have
it's
jackasses
funny.
like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like? You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives. Shit, all of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that.
What's crash?
All the time. Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go.
I know, right? I didn't...
I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off? Don't tell me you would have treated me better if you had. It's never true.
I said hi. I said hi.
I need honesty more than sympathy. You know?
I'll have to... I'm curious what
Break
I
up
said
those
because
protests,
I have
and then
absolutely
we'll
no idea. I don't know if I said something inappropriate, but I don't recall saying anything inappropriate. I thought I just said hi.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Yeah, I just said hi. Okay.
Well, there are the protesters.
Should we shoot him with our gun?
I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center.
See, this is where the humans have intuition thing. I had intuition, and, you know, it was pretty obvious from the beginning.
Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Alright, we're gonna save. Because we might just decide to shoot them. With our gun. I mean, it's not a real, it's taser. Protest. Done. Continue. I'm guessing it won't let us. It doesn't seem to let us do things we're not supposed to do. You shouldn't point that at him, even if you disagree with his politics. Alright. He looks like Elvis, kind of. Does he not?
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Pamphlet? We got a pamphlet. Yes.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in?
Yes, he did.
He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
How can I?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
But...
off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be.
It wouldn't let me shoot him.
I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with? What questions can I answer for you?
Why do you suck so much?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience.
This is exactly
but
what
at least
Elvis
a
was
brain-controlled
saying.
android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles. At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are. We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind.
Hey, thanks for the Taco Party coffees.
But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise.
And I heard corruption redeem cat cam trees.
Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
Why does it go bling
Is there
sometimes?
something else I can help you with?
I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, yes.
Of course. If you have any other questions,
leave.
feel free to come back.
Whoa!
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
Taco.
Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
All right, I'm gonna give Charlie a treat real quick. I'm trying to get to the next chapter before we stop. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if Charlie's in his box. He is. Look at him. Look at him. He's all curled up. He's all curled up, sleeping. He's lazily eating treats. Yeah, I have to get up in the morning, so I can't stay up too much longer. But we'll see if we can get to the next chapter. No problem. Trying to get to the next. We're on chapter 2. We'll see if we can get to. No, it's no problem. Charlie. That's why I have cat cam treats there. It's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. And Charlie appreciates it. What do you think? What do you think about what he said? The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work.
Ah, Harry Golden. How fitting to use a quote from a newspaper publisher, and I agree with the sentiment. More leads will find us, should we seek them out. Let's keep moving. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a... Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
We got a puzzle. A poozle. We have a poozle. Well, I don't know how much of a puzzle, but we have something. We got a... It's a weave shelter so Muni Riders can keep out of the rain. Okay, maybe we can make it rain. Can we make it rain?
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM Model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently it is owned by the Hassie Bar based on this identification marker. This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie Bar.
We're gonna have to go in. Well, let's steal all the Christmas presents. Pure Christmas spirit flows through you momentarily. Nice! You buy a berry Hassie. Yum.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM.
Thanks.
What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe. Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with the home printer too. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Anyway, what can I get you? A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk.
I mean, it's not that busy.
The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
Really?
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
You know, we are kind of working toward the same goals.
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today. Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
What?
Sorry. Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon. Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff.
Okay.
The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
I've been to Tokyo twice already.
I've been to Tokyo 0 times.
The old
already.
otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes.
Why are we asking about this?
Oh, sorry. The Saibashibito, the cyber dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms,
a little.
they were refusing to leave their heads.
No, that's bad.
But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net.
Neo Tokyo.
But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies. Okay, enjoy your...
I need to find credentials. Who's this guy? Let's talk to him. I really like to do a good sassy Hossie. Hossie Hot is also great. Okay. I want to get... How do I get credentials? Well, let's... I guess we'll just...
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1? Why are you giving me his card?
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
Yeah, okay.
Fooled you.
I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Haha. Yes. Let's go check it out and make sure that it meets our specifications for our boss. Let's save the game. I don't think this game can... I don't think you can die in this game. Just saying. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if it works.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
I want rain.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
Okay, we'll do snow, I guess.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Nah. We did it.
Excellent work!
Taco.
While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully.
Did indeed.
And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Dang punk kids.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits.
Maybe.
Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Oh no, they're running. Oh no, they got in the cab.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own.
We didn't return
I
the
know it seems
RFID
a great
though.
deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
Why?
Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
Okay.
Excellent!
We didn't have the... I was thinking that, but it wouldn't be fast enough.
Hold on while I
We can
connect
probably
us.
walk faster than the weather machine.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
No can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in.
Unless...
Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
You just don't, I don't have to tell you anything about the cab. Like, nothing.
Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
Your accent is really annoying. What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turing, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking.
Wait. 2 sets of hands
Just push on
one
the map and load it
keyboard?
up on Turing's
Oh,
face.
2 sets.
Sorry, Turing.
That's like 4 hands. Wait, what do we need to do?
Ooh, they're on the move!
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Okay.
You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them.
I don't understand.
Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from...
I don't fully
I'll tap into the
understand, but
cab
I'll probably
control
figure
node
it
they're
out.
currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to. I'll mark the southern exit as closed first.
Okay, I think I understand now.
We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off.
Okay.
What do you think
the
our
dumbest
next
thing
move
they've
should
ever
be?
done in NCIS. I don't think I ever have seen that clip. Probably here. Oh, we can only block this node. Oh. Don't let them move east.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now.
Taco.
Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not... We can access any of the control nodes in the... Got it?
So we can do 2? I mean... Oh, I see. I see. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. I think we're screwed now. I think we're gonna have to redo this. Maybe. Yeah, because there's 6 ways out.
They're getting away!
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to... Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used. Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
Okay, we get one more try. Uh-oh. This does not look good. Why don't we just... Okay. I mean... Oh. Well, that's convenient.
We've got them now.
That was convenient.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
Yeah, let's interrogate them.
What the hell do you want? Who do you think you're messing with, huh? You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do? We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities. Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops?
Oh no! We have options.
It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
We're starting to get options. It'd be smart to grill them and see what they know.
We just have a few questions for you, sirs, if you'd be so kind as...
Did you not hear what I... Maybe we should just answer their questions.
Yeah. Listen to your buddy.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right? Right! We ain't got nothing to hide! You a cop? Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag.
We're newbie street artists.
It's the same color paint that was used at the apartment.
These are the tools of our trade.
These are all above board and legal.
This guy's having a problem with
We
his
just got done making a piece for a client.
That's right. We're artists.
We're artists.
Running? Who's I running from? You calling me a coward?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Yeah, listen to your friend.
Right. We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast. You're holding us up.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance.
Yeah, I can tase you.
I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment. Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Yeah.
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards.
A movie?
I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because you're dad...
Don't talk about my dad. Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions. Aw, man. No big reason. I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right? We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy Rom over there. I told you we didn't steal nothing.
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Woohoo! We got it.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy, and we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
All right, let's go catch that movie.
Hey, they're going to the
Great.
movie.
Can we get dinner first?
Sure, whatever you want.
We did it. We didn't go to the cops or anything. We did it ourselves.
That's not right.
Oh no, it's snowing again.
I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Uh-oh, I think we broke it.
Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
I did.
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
They did.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though.
So much coincidence in this game.
Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
I had a feeling we were gonna break the, Wait, where do we need to go? We need to go to Stardust. I really want... So this is it. We're gonna drop it off, and we're gonna be done. As much as I want to keep playing...
Welcome to Stardust.
I have to get to that.
There's Majid.
And we have to do the
We
Taco
should leave
Token
this data
Drive,
cache
too.
with him first, like Tomcat asked.
There you go.
All right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
Yep.
I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat.
I agree, it is.
I'll make
I
sure
wanna
they
keep
get
playing.
it later.
Excellent. Thank you.
And then we go to... Where? Where are we going? We're gonna go here. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, then we have to go... Do we have to go in? Okay, maybe
Welcome
maybe
to
we're not done
Stardust.
here. I thought we were done here, but maybe we're not.
You again? All right, I'll...
Oh, there we go. I think this might end the chapter.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh?
It was me.
All right then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out
Yeah.
what happened to Hayden.
The story is good. I'm enjoying the game.
I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in.
Of course.
This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Where are we going now? We're going here. Alright, we're gonna go here. There we go. That's good. That's a good transition. That's a good transition.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear.
That looks pretty cool, I must say.
The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Don't be worried about Kitty Bug.
I can't help it. Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits. Our hypothetical kidnapper wouldn't even be punished worse than a slap on the wrist
By
if it
being
were a
mugged,
first offense.
you mean being taken.
Though I suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapience. I am the first. That I know of, anyway.
Alright.